Today, I want to share a quick and fun story about a recent flip I did. You know, I love rescuing bikes, and this one is a real steal, literally. This whole project started when I stumbled across this HardRock on Facebook Marketplace for a mere $20. Yep, 20 bucks. It was from an older gentleman cleaning out his garage. You saw in the build video, it was in surprisingly good shape. Just needed a really good cleaning to really shine. So I gave it a thorough cleaning, got all the grime off, and made it shine again. You know the drill. Now, the one thing this HardRock had was a rigid fork. It's perfectly fine for some riding, but I happen to have a decent suspension fork knocking around in my parts bin from a previous project. I thought, why not give this old dog some new tricks? So I got to work. Swapped out the rigid fork for the suspension fork. It was a direct fit, thankfully, and instantly gave the bike a more capable and modern look. Plus, it would make it much more enjoyable for hitting some trails. With the upgrade complete and the bike looking sharp, it was time to see what the market would bear. I figure with the added suspension, it was worth a decent bump from my initial $20 investment. I listed it on Facebook Marketplace for $130, thinking that it was a fair price for a solid entry-level mountain bike with a suspension fork. And wouldn't you know it, after about a week I got a message. And who was it from? None other than my coworker. We'll call her Sarah. She told me her son had just finished a mountain biking class and was absolutely hooked. He was really wanting his own bike, and she was on the lookout for something suitable. With the suspension fork I had added, this HardRock was pretty much perfect for a young beginner getting into mountain biking. It would handle some light trails and make the ride much more comfortable. We arranged to meet up the next day. Sarah came to check out the bike and she loved it. She could see it was exactly what her son needed. Now, being that Sarah was a friend and colleague, I couldn't resist giving her the friends and family discount. We settled on a price of $100, and I even told her I'd give the bike lifetime tune-ups. You know, I like to keep good bikes rolling. So there you have it, a quick and easy flip, netting me a solid $80 profit. Not bad for a bit of cleanup and a spare part. But wait, let's see what YouTube paid me for the build video. The build video received just over 700 views, and it also helped the channel grow a little bit, adding 4 new subscribers. Welcome to the channel if you're one of them. And YouTube AdSense paid me $2.29. So when you factor in the YouTube earnings from the build video, the total profit for this build comes in at a grand total of $82.29. Not a bad return for a $20 investment and a bit of tinkering. It just goes to show you, there's always potential in those forgotten bikes out there. Plus, it feels good knowing this HardRock is going to a younger rider who will hopefully get a lot of enjoyment out of it. What do you guys think? Have you ever flipped a bike for a profit? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more bike builds, repairs, and stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.